Hello, we're going to make a video, and this video will demonstrate installing MobaXterm and making a simple connection to a computer on the ECE Teaching Lab Linux platform and returning some graphics back to the local device. First thing we're going to do is open a web browser, and we'll type in MobaXterm, download. Okay, and it brings us to MobaXterm, mobatech.net. And these are your two options for downloading. As a student, you can download the free version and load it on your local device, as long as it's not a Lehigh-owned computer. So we'll hit download now. You have two options. One option is the home edition, the portable edition, and one option is the installer. We're going to go ahead and load the installer option. You can see here it's downloading. Okay, it finished. So now we're going to open that file and install it. Okay, here's the MobaXterm installer. And we'll just cycle through the installation options. We're going to go ahead and accept the agreement. We're going to take the default location for installing. And then we'll click install. And yes, we really do want to install. And okay, we'll verify that the file exists and we can access it. And we'll hit finish. And let's verify we can open the file here. So we're going to close the browser. I seem to remember that I can't open the file on the desktop in my previous tries. That's not a problem. We're going to actually come down here to the start flag, go to all apps. We'll open MobaXterm out of the start menu, and then this is MobaXterm starting up for the first time. Okay. It's going to ask us to put some holes in the firewall. We'll go ahead and allow access. Okay. Now we want to come up here to Session, and we'll double click on Session. And we want an SSH session. The remote hosts are ECE-server 01 through ECE-server 14. We'll just go into server 2. ECE-server 02.cc.lehigh.edu. I'm going to specify a username. I'm going to go in with ECE demo 1. You would use your username, which would correspond to your Lehigh ID. And then I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And this is the first time going in with from this machine and this version of, or this installation of MobaXterm. And so I'm just going to click accept. Basically, it's going to exchange the public half of an encryption key when I click accept, so my communications will be encrypted. And now I'm going to type in my ECE Teaching Lab Linux platform ID password. And it says, do I want to save the password? You have two options. I'm going to click no, but you could save it if you want. And now I'm going to run a program that will hopefully give us some graphics back. And there's a notepad type of editor on the Linux platform. called gedit. And I'm going to put an ampersand at the end here. That way I get my $sign back so I can run more commands. Go ahead, enter. And we'll give it a second here to get a graphic back. Okay, and there's the notepad type editor that can be used. And you can go ahead and type stuff in here. And then you can save it. There's other options you can use here. So that's what it takes to install MobaXterm, and go ahead and get some graphics back from one of the machines on the ECE Teaching Lab Linux platform. And we'll just exit out and we're all done. Okay, thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful.